Feeling your head, the he said, she said.
Whoa. Whoa. All right.
Halloween.
It's Tuesday.
Happy Halloween.
It's Halloween.
It is.
Goblins, ghosts, and the witches are outside. Y'all, they outside.
What's good? Hope everybody is having a good week. It just started, but hope you are in the thick of it.
Y'all gave out some candy to the kids and knocking. Shout out to y'all. Let us know if sound is sounding good.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
You can
indeed.
hear us.
Let us know if we sound good, look
Welcome.
good.
Welcome.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, it is. He said, she said, love and abundance is.
He said, she said.
Where the witch is at?
Mr. He said right here.
Where the witch is at?
So I had a good time.
No
How
doubt.
y'all doing? I hope y'all are enjoying your night.
Yep.
Staying safe,
Yes.
tricking or treating.
Ooh,
Mm.
she took it there already. Goodness gracious. It didn't take long.
Welcome.
Happy Halloween. Trick or treat.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to
pulling up,
everybody
popping in. We appreciate y'all.
Yep.
New
We know y'all
day,
gonna be pulling in a
Tuesday.
little bit.
Tuesday.
Let's get it in and get it done.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see the title card.
You see it.
It's a question today.
Does it? Does money equal man?
Does money equal man? Real simple.
Huh?
Straightforward. Let's talk about it real quick. Shout out to everybody pulling up and pulling in. L.I.A is in the building. Shout out to you, my guy.
Welcome, everybody.
Lost in translation in the building, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Shout out to you. Hope you had a good week. It's just starting. You had an amazing show Sunday. Yeah. So hope the rest of the week rides out just as smooth and make it to the weekend. Moderation Gang is in the building. Appreciate you.
Yes,
Peace to the gods and the earths.
Black Power God is in the building.
Peace.
Welcome.
Peace, God. Today's mathematic is understanding knowledge. Build on that. This music is everything. Shout out to Von Eric on the track.
For the tunes.
We appreciate you, bro.
Nice vibe out.
Yes, indeed. The witches, they outside, man. They are outside. He said we sound good.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure, sir. Always a pleasure. Well, you guys see the title card today. My sister sent me a message on Instagram. Shout out to Kimmy.
Okay.
Brooklyn's finest right there. Kim Smith. Rest in peace to my brother Bezo. I miss you, bro. But I got you, trust me. And Kim sent me a message of a conversation. I'm pretty sure everybody's privy to this conversation of this high value man, this high earning man, and this regular average guy. And they were having a conversation about 50-50 relationships and marriages and men that provide 100% and pay all of the bills. And that really was the meat of the conversation today. Okay. Because I thought that conversation between two men was unique.
Right.
And the comments to go along with it was also interesting. So we're going to get to it.
Those are usually interesting. Goodness gracious. Yeah.
Brother Rick is in the building. Peace to you, God. Hope you're doing well.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, man. Thriller night. Yes. Big Cap is in the building. Peace, Big Cap. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're having a good start of your week. He said, what's good, my peeps? I feel bad. I had to fire a black man today. He got caught sleeping on the job. There's other places for him to sleep. We go to work to perform a task.
Yeah, that's fire worthy.
I wouldn't disagree with that. We know life happens.
Be falling asleep if you was working.
And we know life happens. We know you get tired, but this is the world we live in. You have to be able to compartmentalize your time. Unless
you have a diagnosed disorder.
So yeah, man, don't feel bad. Yep. You gotta do what you gotta do. That is correct.
It shows you guys gotta rest up. Y'all are not machines. I appreciate the hard work and the effort that y'all put forth, because I've seen many. I've seen some lazy ass brothers too, but a lot of y'all work really hard. Sometimes you overwork yourself and you don't give yourself enough rest. So I hope that was more so the case instead of him being a lazy son of a sucker.
Okay. Okay. But no doubt, man, keep pushing forward. Big Cap, shout out to you. Thanks for joining us. Elohim is here on Facebook. Tamara is here.
Hey, welcome,
on
y'all.
Facebook. And Sarah. Hey, Sarah.
Hey, y'all.
Hope you're doing well. Shout out to you. Happy Halloween to everybody, if that's your thing.
Yes.
And I just got a simple question tonight, guys. And conversation is going to be interesting. But does money equal man? And like I said, my sister sent me this message, and I'm going to share it with you guys, and we're going to chop up this conversation. Mrs. Harris, does money equal a man to you?
No. It would be great if he knows how to get it.
Mm-hmm.
He's handy on, skilled in some kind of way,
Right.
to make sure that if gainful employment is not something he can grab, his hustle, that skill will always be something that, will bring some type of income in,
Okay.
or extra if need be.
I got you.
Yeah, but it does not equal a man.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like saying only a woman can, give birth. You know what I mean? Only a woman that has children, that pushes out children, is considered to be a woman.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Now I get you.
Because some women that just don't want to, can't have them, but they're still
women.
Women.
Absolutely.
Since we want to equate that luxury,
Right.
ladies, your vagina with man's money, right? Because this is what they do. We're not going to act like they don't.
Right.
Yeah.
I hear you. I wouldn't disagree, to an extent that to equate money, being the definition of a man, I wouldn't disagree with that. It's absolutely a component that he should be aware of. It's absolutely, something that's necessary in life. But to say that his manhood rests on being able to pay 100% of the bills or because of his financial status, I can't get in line with that. I was taught that being a man is based on morals and character and things of that nature. It really wasn't a financial price tag put on to it. Now, there were things that cost money that come along with, but it's not definitive of manhood or being a man, in my particular opinion. What you guys think out there in the chat?
Express yourself.
And if you didn't see this interesting conversation, let's go ahead and get to it.
Not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
What you think so far, Mrs. Harris? What you guys think out there? Brother Ricky chimed in. He said, money is a tool. We all got to eat. Right. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed.
I mean, I can agree to some degree of him saying there was a lack of teaching being passed down from grandfather to father to father. That's why from grandfather to father to son. Sorry. And in that, 30, 40 years, it's kind of been lost, Society is starting to dictate to men who they are, to the point where we're having these conversations where men are like, well, why are we being equated to money? So that's the only significance of a man, the only necessity that we women can grasp from y'all is some type of financial security. And it's kind of sad to me, the way I grew up, how I saw boys growing up to be men. I kind of went through seeing that transition and the growth. Like, y'all are not born with silver spoons. How do you expect a 25-year-old to be making six figures? Like, that's not even a reality for a large majority of our young Black men growing up in this society. They don't have the tools. A lot of them have been being raised by women or docile men, absent men, and a lack of, quality, mature, hardworking, disciplined mentors outside of not having a father. And TV, forget about it. Music, forget about it. Last 30, conscious music. So it's just it's a lot that can equate to that. But it's horrible that our young boys really believe this. So it has to be exposed. It needs to be talked about because the young ones, a lot of y'all's are seasoned, so y'all don't have as much. But
I mean, but this is an older man that's speaking to the young man right now. And you know what he's saying is that there's something that you're missing, young fella, is that you need to be in a position to take care of your family, is what I'm saying.
Yes.
That it comes with a certain obligation of us as men. And I know you're making $14, but like he said, us as men, we have to go harder. I understand you're going hard, but we have to internalize, look at what we got, look at what we want, and go harder to get it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if that's solely his responsibility,
right?
But I do agree with that overall aspect. Let's get to some check-ins. AR said Derek Jackson must be paying these dudes.
And I agree. Yeah, as a man, you know, trying to court a woman in that way for future, you know, longevity as a wife, they definitely should have some stability, financial, or some type of knowledge, like you said, being savvy, knowing how to save their money and go hard and work hard because they don't all have it. You've been coddled and they don't know how to go into the world and work hard and keep these jobs.
If she's working, she needs to pay some bills. I wouldn't disagree with that. I cashed that t-shirts by Nikki. You're not mad at that.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. Shout out to you.
Yes, indeed, man. Shout out to brother Ricky for the Cash App. We appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the amazing information and for the inspiration, man, that you give. We appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it,
Thank you.
No.
Hey. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. Hey. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. Hey.
We appreciate you, bro.
You are appreciated.
Hey, y'all checked in. He said, I know white, Indian, Chinese, Arab families where the wife is paying half or more until the man is able to do better. That's a great point, AR. That's a great point, man. Are we the only people that don't understand what, you know, compromise relationships and working together with each other? Are we the, you know, I know a lot of people play that card. Are we the only ones? But in this case, I really, truly want to know, you know, have you seen in you guys' experiences, are we the only ones that have this back and forth about a household money that's our household?
I don't think so. I think it's more prevalent for us because, you know, we are of that. And white people don't have their business out there, but I'm sure a lot of them go through the same type of situation as far as who's paying for what and the nonsense. You know, if you are down and out, something happened and I got to jump back in, you know, I should be able to jump back in.
Right.
And it shouldn't be anybody's fault. Like, I'm not complaining when you are financially taking care of everything. You understand? Like, so I don't agree with it because realistically, it does take two incomes to really make it. You know, and everybody is not well off. Everybody is not making 80 and 90 and $100,000. And a lot of these people live outside their means as well.
That's a great point.
You know,
that's a great point.
Many. So I think it's just a cycle of us not being financially savvy, controlling that, not messing up credit and things. You know, it's a lot. Let's finish hearing with this.
If I'm giving you all I got, that's 100%. It's a great point to title it and label it as 50-50 when I'm coming home and bringing you 100% of my paycheck and bringing it to the, you know, that's 100% of me. 100% of my finances.
I mean, you know, we've never personally,
Mhm.
we've always pointed out to people when we got in conversations with this 50-50 shit. It's like, I don't want somebody, you know, in a relationship with me only giving me 50%.
Of
I want
course.
them to give me 100%. I'm giving 100%.
Absolutely.
Like, and sometimes in marriages and relationships, you got to be able to jump double dutch. You got to be able to play the game. You know, so with this mindset to think that you're supposed to be taken care of, what are you doing on that end? What does your value equate to? Huh, ladies?
Big Cap checked in. He said they think the young brothers are getting that easy money like they do from Sheen.
From watching TV. That's what it is. It's a lot of TV influence. Scammers, hustlers, like that's, you know, they do time too. It's still a lifestyle,
Mhm.
you know, because there's backlash, consequences to all of that. You have to be realistic about that. Shout out to AR for the Cash App.
Yes, indeed.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, indeed.
Always supporting Stream.
Always. We
Always
appreciate
supporting
you,
the
bro.
Harris Tribe.
Yes, indeed.
You are my sport. You gonna get back. Whenever you ready.
Hey, 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 hey. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. We got a dollar. Hey, 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 hey.
Bro. Sarah said, who can afford to live on a one-person income? Nowadays, y'all need to work together to stay above water.
Mhm.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
And, you know, inflation alone, just
Food.
think about how things have went up.
Grocery bill.
Groceries, like paying money for groceries. Shout out to everybody that pay money for groceries, because, you know, we would never make fun of anybody that gets assistance because they need assistance.
Absolutely.
And
They get it, they need it.
when it come to food, looking at them prices in them stores, man.
Oh man.
Shout out to y'all. Dr. Nakumbe is in the building. He said, peace and blessings.
Welcome, welcome.
Peace to you, sir. We appreciate you. Hope you had him in a good start of your week.
Yes.
In New York City, everyone in the household is paying bills. The kids too. That's right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that unity. We really lose sight of unity, that we're stronger together, that 2 heads are better than 1, and 3 heads are better than 2, and 4 heads are better than 3. And we've been living with each other. I don't understand why it's an aspiration to whisk the kids away and inspire them to leave the family unit when we can all produce together and, you know, come up together.
Well, you know, some of them want to go out and do the foolery, and they don't want to, you know, be right up in your face for the consequences or the backlash, you know, so they want to break out. But when they get out and they see how expensive the world can be out there, you know, it's unique.
Indeed.
So realistically, they have to, you know, we have to consider these things. They have to understand that team, you know, they really do. 2 heads is better
TV
than
money
1.
stretch, don't it? That's Doc for the Cash App. Appreciate you, Doc. All right.
Thank you.
You can live off one income. Your lifestyle can't live off one income. That's what the missus was saying, Ricky, you as well, that, you know, lifestyle, living above your means, living beyond your means is really the determining factor. A lot of these people have this champagne taste, and it is hard on one income if your lifestyle, you know, dictates otherwise. He said, but don't buckwheat look like the world class? Oh, we there. We there tonight. We get
Shout out to the world class.
Shout out to the world class. Let's get back to the fellas.
Oh, I'm not a man if I'm going 50-50 with my woman. It's hard, brother. You sitting up here, your nice house, your nice jewelry, nice cars. Oh yeah, man, you gotta do 100%. How? How, brother? If I'm making $14 an hour, what you expect? You know, you still on there. Oh yeah, man, 100%. You're not a man. You're not a man. How? I'm still working. I'm still providing, right? So what makes me not a man? Because I'm going 50-50 with my woman.
And brother, I applaud you, because I understand that it is hard out here, but we are men, so we have to go harder. I'm not saying or trying to speak down to you, my brother, by any means necessary. I'm not. But I want you to be reminded of something that our fathers didn't teach us, that we must go hard and that we shouldn't get into a relationship with a woman until we have direction.
Oh, I'm not a man.
Have direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that cares, a person that loves you, a person that's been in your shoes and understands how it feels when we can't give our family what they truly deserve.
What you think about that? About him saying, you know, who are you to talk to me like this? And he says somebody who's been in your shoes, somebody who loves you, somebody who's been where you've been. What do you think about that?
And you know, the fact that he's expressing how it feels to not be able to give your family, you know, the things they deserve. Deserve.
I heard that.
Okay.
I heard
That looks different for everyone. You know, a clean home, heat and air, you know, electricity, food in the refrigerator. Like, so that deserve thing, it's like, how hard do you want them to work to where they're bleeding and dying? Do we have to have 3 cars? Everybody in the house has to have a car. You know, we trying to go in debt to the point where everybody deserves what they want versus the things they need. You know, because family, you know, the togetherness, the learning together, the building, those things are so much more valuable than money. But we living in a new modern day society, and you know, the programming is real.
But he's not telling him how to make more income. All he's saying is do better, but not how.
Right.
Okay. Lady Nouveau in the building, Moderation
Hey, love.
Gang. Hey, love.
Welcome,
Hope you're doing. Hope you're having a good week. 2 things can be right at the same time. You're absolutely right, Brother Ricky. You're absolutely right.
And it's some, you know, these men do with the large amounts of money. You know, they tell these young brothers things like this, and they, nigga, help me. How am I supposed to get it? You know what I mean? Well, come join and pay for my program, and you know, like.
I got you. But again, you know, like brother said, 2 things can be right at the same time. Can he just receive the information? Is the financial inferiority making him a little defensive, knowing he's sitting with this quote unquote, you know, high earning man, and he's coming at you with this ridicule, and you get a little defensive? Let's keep looking.
It's definitely possible.
You have to go hard. Now, give me one moment. I've been in your shoes. And when I was in your shoes, I stayed in my lane. I lived where I lived. My woman didn't work. She nurtured to the children till I got this. And I'm trying to give you the cheat code. Do what you need to do so you can feed your woman, and while she's nurturing the children, she can also nurture your dreams and your goals. Now you can be successful. Now you don't have to say, I'm working for $15. Now you can say, I got employees that I'm paying that's working for me for $15. I'm trying to elevate you, but men get so caught in their emotions and their pride, and the first thing you want to do is feel attacked. Get the wisdom.
This is coming from a rich man.
But right now you're acting triggered. But right.
Is he hearing anything that he's saying because he's a rich man and he feels attacked? Or is he legitimately, you know, have an argument because it's not that easy as you say, bro? So, you know.
And it's not. And it's not. It's not that easy. A blueprint of how to get there. Because that is a blessing to have a supportive mate that's willing to be there and nurture those kids and inspire you and, you know, take care of those elements at home so you can be greater. It's hard to get. You know, it's not just a simple thing to say. It sounds good. It sounds good. But how can I do that? Starting at $14, $15 an hour, like, how am I supposed to do that? Not everybody has those tools.
So is it because of his $14 or $15 an hour, which dictates him not being able to authoritize his house, for lack of a better term, because what we saying doesn't come with a price tag. He has to have a nurturing environment, it sounds like, a stimulating environment that's going to make him want to go out and earn more. Now, he specifically gave the example of you can have your woman home nurturing the children while you're out building this life. But again, you know, what does that look like for
Right.
him
Because
specifically?
listen, I mean, realistically,
realistically.
$14 an hour, taking care of wife, food, family, like ain't no hustles on the side. And this is what he's saying. Now you got to find hustles on the side. I mean, I get all that. And I'm sure he's aware of all of that. So now I'm frustrated because I'm doing this and I know what I got to do as a man. Okay. He knows what the fuck he got to do. But I don't have no blueprint on how to push further without going to the street to get that extra money. What legally that I can just do as a hustle to make that happen, to get that push ahead, be a social media influencer. You understand?
Right.
I'm supposed to sit on YouTube all day and get some money.
Right.
You got a blueprint? What did you do? So clothes, what, out of your truck? Like, he's just telling him something. Like, you're kind of just telling me a story, but you're sitting on money. I don't know if I want to hear that. It's the blueprint.
Okay.
Teach me how to fish.
Okay.
Don't brag.
AJ's here. Sarah said yes. Yes. Okay. AJ said, yo, what up, AJ? Hope you're doing well, man. No, he clouded by his financial inferiority. Could be. If it's easy, show me. Peace,
That
everybody. Big bro, sis. Hey, Quantum.
Hey,
hope you're
love.
doing well, love.
Welcome.
How you doing? Everyone who so-called has the cheat code trying to take that $15 he gets.
just send me $100 of that and I get this package started for you. And all you got to do is get on the computer for 3 hours a day.
The conversation was lost once he said he's not a man. That was in the beginning.
And I didn't even hear him. He said he wasn't a man.
I mean, that was the initial
stance,
okay. Is that you're not a man if you're not paying 100% of the bills.
That's messed up. Gentlemen, don't listen.
Shout out to Hink on the check-in. What's good, bro? Hope you're doing well.
Welcome.
He should have 2 jobs.
He should have 3. Why don't he?
Shout out to the OG Apex. What's good?
Hey, welcome.
Shout out to everybody pulling in. Shout out to everybody checking in with us, man. Tonight, we are asking a question. Does money equal man? We have a discussion going down right now with a high earning man and a regular, average earning man. And conversation is going to get interesting, guys.
Yeah.
Let's get back to it. Making $14 an hour. He shouldn't even be having sex. No sex for you.
So $14 an hour, he can't have no sex.
Sex not.
So what equates a young girl to keep her legs closed? The men don't. If they got $14, they'll spend their whole paycheck to take a bitch out, and he can't get no pussy. Shit just don't equate. Just the shit is dumb, ladies.
Damn.
Now
but this is coming from a rich
how
man.
did I get here?
Yeah.
But how did I give you? And I'm giving you the step direction.
But who are you to say that?
A person that I'm giving you the steps. This is if you put down your ego, if you put down your pride, brother, am I saying anything wrong? I'm saying men should be men.
But you saying we not men. You saying we not men.
Brother. Any man that makes an excuse can't be a man completely. You can be a male. A man comes with responsibilities, and it's hard. To be a man, it's hard, brother. It's not easy. That's why the respect you want from your woman that you don't get, I get from mine.
Wait a minute. Getting touchy.
He know all that? He know him like that? Wait a minute. Damn. Those are just assumptions. Wait a minute. Do they know each other? Because just because I make $14 an hour don't mean my woman don't respect me.
Right.
The fuck?
Right. That part.
Wow.
And this is
But
where
this is how a lot
you
of
know,
y'all-
where the question comes in,
Ooh.
Mrs. Harris. You know,
Damn. Man equal money. I ain't got no money. I ain't
you
no
know
man.
how many times you hear,
So
you
he's a
know,
man.
I'm not doing X, Y, and Z. He ain't got enough money for me to do that. He ain't got enough money for me to be acquiescing and submitting and cooking.
I
And
mean, yeah,
you know,
it's
you
kind of taught.
rich people get food, rich people get a plate. Working men get food. Men that work 8 to 12 hours get a plate. We hear all this.
Mm.
So I don't know. Maybe he does have some sort of a crystal ball that he can see inside of the respect level that he gets. But this is where we at now. Let's keep going.
My woman respect me.
Hold on, hold
My
on.
woman
You
respect me.
think she respects
My
you?
woman respect me.
You think she
Yeah, all right,
respects you?
brother. Yeah,
You
all
think
right,
she
brother.
has she ever raised her voice at you?
No, no.
Look at everybody's body language right now.
Yeah. It's a lot of assumptions, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of assumptions for another man to be making all those statements.
I didn't know we as men talk to each other like this. Just the shots fired. Again, the respect level, there's no way you can determine that. If we're strangers. Now, like I said, if he knows something we don't know, that's completely different. But to see two men have a conversation, to sit down just to have a conversation about earnings and contributing to the family household, I don't see a lot of conversation that's geared toward building a better man. I hear him saying financially he needs to take the necessary steps and build himself with the necessary tools to get him to a place where he can provide for his family and feel pride. But him being a better person, a better man, a better brother, a better husband, all of these things, the way he's talking to him, he'll never get those results out of him.
Unless it's something coming better towards the end. This
That's a
don't
good
seem
point.
like it's going in a good direction, you know, especially if it's a conversation with someone you don't really know. You don't know that mate, you know, so to make all these assumptions, you're assuming that a broke nigga don't get respect from their woman. And that's an assumption. Might be true in some circumstances, but that's not necessarily the game. You know, a humble woman, a woman that's for family, money doesn't equate to a man. And family isn't what's important. You know, and supporting that man through the things and inspiring him to do better, get better. That's where it's at, you know. These broads, this new way of modern living and thinking is unique. And, you know, it's going to keep us here in this space. Because what does women equate themselves to? Because a lot of you bitches are horrible fucking mothers. And if I can say so, in my book, you're not a woman if you are not putting your children and your family first. And that means being purposeful in the beginning, finding a mate, looking for a husband to share that with, not someone who got 6, 7, 8 goddamn baby daddies. Like that shit is not okay. And we're in a society where we're promoting it. It's okay. Let's get the bag from each and every last one of them baby daddies. Because if you have 6, that's more money than trying to get child support from 6 kids from one man. Like,
damn,
it's horrible. Shit. And society is pushing it. Music is pushing it. Other women are pushing it. Sisters are pushing it. TV, all of it.
That's fine.
Shit, protect your kids, man.
Ricky said, on my Mitch-ish, I'm broke, baby.
Broke.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. We getting there.
He's
We getting
offended.
there, AR.
I would too, nigga. All these assumptions. I'm punching
He
you
said,
throat.
your wife don't respect you. You think she respects you. That's crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
this doesn't explain the Pookie theory. Pookie doesn't need money to get reverence or respect.
No.
It's about the woman liking you. Cheesecake Factory would be good if she was into you, right?
Mm.
Anywhere would be good.
Yeah.
Sitting on a park bench would be good if we are into each other. But I think again, when it gets opportunistic, it gets transactional. Now it has to be a certain place in a certain echelon. But if I like you, we can sit in the park.
I mean, I appreciate what he's trying to teach him, you know, but for young men, you know, I mean, it's not realistic. And if these two young people are around the same age, like it's going to be some hard work in there. It's going to be something happening, you know, the job just whatever. And you're going to have to jump in. Now, does that make him less than? He wasn't less than when he was doing all the providing for the 5-6 years, or even if it's 2 years. I don't care what it is. But the day he doesn't have a job, that's a problem.
See what AR said? He said this conversation shouldn't be online. So that guy thinks because he has money, he can't get slapped. Sarah said, exactly. Money is icing on the cake. It reinforces the like or reverence your woman has for you. But that should be there from the get-go. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Shout out to the big picture. Welcome up.
Oh my God. What up, Drelly?
Man, Drelly's in the building.
Y'all was up late last night cooking.
He's cooking. Cooking.
I had to go to bed. You guys see what we're talking about, Drelly? It's just a simple question tonight. Does money equal man?
Does she cook for you every night?
Of
brother?
course.
So she respects you, cooks for you every night. Does she clean the house?
Of course.
She cleans the house, and you got her working 16 hours a day.
Oh.
See how conversations become conversations? Okay. So y'all, okay. And she working?
Who said 16-hour days? Is he exaggerating?
I'm just listening to what they saying. All I can do is listen to what they say. I can't read into
right.
whether this is a skit, if they're exaggerating.
You know it's a skit.
I can only listen to what they say, and we have a conversation.
And you got her working 16 hours a day.
I mean, maybe she's a nurse. They have long hours, right? 13 to 16, and that's
3-day, 4-day,
that's regular.
4-day shift.
Absolutely. So, okay. What you guys think out there?
That sounds like slavery.
No.
What's going on here? Is this a conversation between an elder and a young person looking for knowledge, or is this a conversation between I got more money than you? Is this a conversation
Take
of
every shot.
Who's having this conversation? Is this?
It's not.
Brother, I'm giving you the steps. This is if you put her cooking every night.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to. We in the trenches together.
The trenches together?
That's what we in.
Brother, do you know anything about emotional abuse?
Explain it.
What you think? What you think so far?
In the trenches. This ain't war. You're not supposed to be in war with your lady by your side. In this society, in marriage, listen, it's us against everybody. And it's going to take both of us sometimes to buckle down. And there's times where we had them shifts, working at night, working at day, just flipping it. Okay?
I hear you.
Neither one of us liked it. But it needed to be done. We had to do it. It don't make you less than, me less than.
Yeah.
Wave it and hold it over your head. I had to work all these hours and we had to get it done. Yeah. Can't complain. That's what team's about. That's what marriage is supposed to be about. I don't know this other shit. This rich man talking about.
I hear you.
So if I had to get up and go work tomorrow, gonna get up and go work. It is what it is. And they're gonna take away from what you do.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, I'm surprised he ain't punched me in his face yet.
Damn. I knew she was
Slap him.
gonna get there.
Goddamn. Make me
Ricky
feel bad.
checked in. He said, if money maketh the man, when the money goeth, the man is no longer there. But absolutely right, sir. Absolutely right. Lady Naveau agrees. She said, right. Man. Ooh.
And this is not new. This is just even more extensive, right? Because what Ricky had just said is true,
Mm-hmm.
Man, the money goeth, the man goeth.
There you go.
And, now I have to say, my father died 3 years ago, almost 3 years this November coming up.
Rest in peace, Pop.
To know that he stayed away because he didn't have money. He loved us. He wanted to be around us. He would have wanted to, but he didn't have money. And this is a 60-something-year-old man. So he feels the same way. I can imagine how this generation now with everybody flossing they shit, everybody broke as hell, driving around cars. They asking for deferments for living in foreclosed homes, these big ass homes. Like shit is, stop it. Pretend rich. A lot of y'all pretend rich. Okay, living off credit. It is what it is. But it's sad that I didn't have that man because his manhood equated to money. Messed up. Your kids need you around, yo.
Is that Priscilla dad?
She ain't got no dad. Men don't know how to love.
She better not
she
have
ain't
no
got
dad.
no dad.
That's right, man.
He fucking left.
Yeah,
he
man
left
is
her ass.
incapable of love.
He don't love her.
She can't have it.
What you talking about? She said it. So that includes her goddamn father and her sons too.
Absolutely. They in the pot with us. What steps? I haven't heard anything solid that could help.
That's
him.
where I stopped it. Like, trying to give you the steps. You ain't telling me shit, but insulting me. Talk about my lady you don't even know.
Damn.
If I feel bad already for being a broke nigga, you're making me feel worse.
He's not.
I'm ready to choke you.
Helping.
And rob you.
He's not helping.
How about that?
He's not.
The world's coming to you. Y'all bragging about your money. Somebody gonna come get you. Gotcha. We know where you at.
Damn. What the hell is he talking about? My wife works 10 hours and comes home and cooks and clean and pick my nephew up from school. Martin Luther King wife had a job and still cooked and cleaned.
You know what I'm saying? Ladies be talking this nonsense too. Them traditional women back in the day, they didn't work. They ain't had to work. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
What you talking about? Better get the real story from your grandpappy and grandmammy.
He's hurting more than he's helping.
I
would have just took the couch.
I'd have went to my car. I got that thing. Now I'm taking the money. You bragging? You bragging?
Y'all wicked.
Emotional abuse is when you pour all your hurt and pain onto a woman, and just because you can't see her scars, you think it's okay. If I had a conversation with your woman, she'll probably start crying. They tired. They not built to go through what they're going through with you. She didn't choose you to struggle.
But again, who are you to say that?
Brother, a brother that loves you. And again, I'm trying to give you the cheat code. If you put yourself in a position, right? You work. If you have to get 2 jobs, you grind, allow your woman to do what she does in the home. If you have a business idea, you have her nurture that. Hey, baby, it's going to be a little hard for the next 2 years. But if we move like this, we're going to be good. You keep saying, who am I to tell her cooking every day?
What you think? What you think about that?
He considers it to be emotional abuse.
Yes.
I mean, the ladies want equality, right? So they want to take all this extra weight that we are really not made to be out here in the trenches, digging ditches and, working hard. We are supposed to nurture, cultivate the home, cultivate the children, inspire our husband, motivate them so they can go out there and do the hard work. Because it's saying in the Bible, y'all the ones be throwing the Bible out there. The men gonna work till they dead.
Damn.
It says it.
Shit.
You know, we supposed to make it easy. Bring some peace. Take care of the kids. Y'all don't want to take care of the kids. Y'all mad about cooking and cleaning and shit. Like, it's confusing. Who's supposed to do it? If he working to get maids and shit, he never gonna be home. Who's supposed to take care of the kids? We are not raising our children, our girls up to take their rightful roles. We want men to take these roles, but y'all not taking y'all role. Y'all not ready.
Yeah.
Man.
Y'all heard what she said. Hurt
So
and
fucking
pain.
one-sided. Hurt and pain.
I'm going to show you what broke people do. I'll take the camera that's recording too. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Shit,
it is.
my mother-in-law worked 3 jobs to take care of her kids. So yeah, they worked. But good try to make an excuse. Yeah, nice try. BMU, what's good, family?
Welcome.
Don't forget to go over there and check out BMU. He's coming on in about a half an hour, man, with a great topic. Amazing topic. I saw the thumbnail. Very interesting.
Yeah, them ladies worked, man.
These chicks be having so many kids. That's painful enough. If they can have so many damn kids, they can struggle a little. I'm not mad at that.
Right.
I wouldn't disagree with that. A little bit of struggle builds character.
You can't put some work in.
Son Soul X in the building. What's up, my brother? He said real simp. Shit. It's hard already, nigga. I want you guys on tonight. If you can make it, we are working over here. We will check it out, see if we can get over there. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate the invitation. Always a great conversation over there. So thank you.
Glad to see you back.
Thank you for the invite. Yes, welcome back. Glad to see you back. We talked about this clip Sunday. You did. Shout out to Lapeef. Shout out to Brother Hink over there. Always blessing them with the jewels over there. Y'all did have a nice chop up of this conversation. Interesting conversation for 2 brothers, man. You know, to see 2 brothers have this dynamic, and, you know, I thought that the average guy was getting a little defensive, but the high earning guy was kind of attacking with his jargon. He could have been a little more astute about the message he was trying to deliver and who he was speaking to at that particular time. What do you think, Mrs.?
I think he was dancing around the goddamn conversation. You're gonna help the brother, you know, teach the nigga how to fish. What tools? What strategy? You kind of just like digging on my character. You're kind of taking shots at the character of who I am right now. You was here before. You just said it.
Right.
So you had to grow.
Right.
You know, give me the goddamn necessary tools. You just talking. And
Ricky said it's condescending.
Shots.
I mean, did you hear the end of this recent clip that we just played? He told him, you know, about a business. If he had a business idea to, you know, have your lady help you nurture it, you might have to get a second job. So he's giving him a couple of examples, pretty cliche and classic examples.
Absolutely. I was about to say, yeah, I think most niggas know I want to get my own business. How? They don't know the intricate steps to doing that. How much money you gonna need? Who you have to hire for? What paperwork you got to get together?
So he has to give him all of that.
Can't just tell nigga don't.
So we all the same. So the men and the women, we all the same. We need examples.
Right.
We need one by one. Do this, then do this, then do this. So you guys are children. If you get offended that somebody calls you a child, when you have to be dictated to chronologically every step of the way, you're a damn child, because adults know. All I need to know is what? Start a business? How do you start a business? Starting business for dummies. They got a whole book we had to buy. It wasn't no phones out here when we wanted to start a business. So we had to buy a whole book that was called Starting Business for Dummies, yellow pages, because we were dummies. And again, you have to first understand that you're a dummy before you want to get smart. Yeah. And that's what's going to spark your thirst for knowledge. But again, when you're sitting with a condescending asshole and a defensive broke motherfucker that don't want to listen to how to get money, because all he mad at is that I got money. You know how many people in this space is like that? Mad that people got money. Yeah. Shut up. Listen to them.
And they still not telling you.
And maybe you can make some money. No, but they are telling you. Even if they're not telling you, they're giving you a what not to do. Do the opposite of what they said then. Again, there's always an example out here. You are not going to get grown people to give you the examples and give you every chronological step, especially when they sit here every week giving you the information.
Definitely be giving some jewels. Some jewels be giving. Some people got some great information out there.
Shout out to all of y'all amazing content creators that put out that amazing original content. Y'all keep doing what y'all do.
We're so savvy and fucking, you know, just Google anything. I mean, just put a question in the search engine.
Hey, y'all said it the best. Y'all know how to fuck real good, though.
Yeah.
You know where they want to eat and where they don't want to eat and where they. Everybody know all of that shit. That a lot but y'all don't know shit.
When they be in my comments start making all these excuses on why the kids is the way they are and the parents and all the kids they deserve private school. Yeah, private school is, you know, but this is just the excuses are amazing. Instead of just saying, you should learn. You got to learn. You have to learn.
Humble yourself. Get out your own way.
Learn.
Understand your shortcomings and your strengths and work on those.
Just do it. See, we came up in an era, you know, there was no excuses. I mean, you know, we had all the excuses on why, you know, we behave the way we behave, you know, because of our environment, this and that. We just don't know no better. But it doesn't mean we're going to excuse fucking behavior. Sorry.
I mean, Ricky put it the best.
Excuses, man.
Look at the cliches we came up with. Just do it. Never let them see you sweat. The beef. We came up with just, again, things that instilled confidence, things that instilled self-worth and respect and confidence in you. And now all this is about suicide and you did me wrong and you hurt me and you did everything.
So depressed.
Different time.
Our poor kids.
Let's finish them up.
I don't have her doing anything. She does it because she wants to.
Who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position. A man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children because he didn't step into that true king place.
What do you guys think? What do you think, Mrs. Harris?
I mean, I'm not a man. So I don't know if a man really feels that or thinks that to that extreme to where, you know, I'm not a man if I don't completely take care of all the finances and make sure everybody is good. But even when men are doing that, these bitches and these kids ain't fucking happy.
Ooh.
Okay? It's never enough. So, you know, well, damn, what are we supposed to do? What y'all supposed to do? I'm not a man. I don't have that weight on my shoulder. And that's one thing I've always said to you. I have no clue on how it feels to be a man. But I've watched y'all's plight. I've seen the struggle. I know my own and I respect the women's struggle and all of that too. But I absolutely see y'all's and it's different. It's different. That's a lot of pressure to take care of everything in this society we have today. It's no joke.
Yeah.
It's no joke.
Yeah. I mean, it's really crazy that, you know, we live in a society where, you know, a man's measure is based on money. Lady said, It's really, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Have you heard of emotional abuse?
Wow. Yeah, it's not.
I can't tell you what your woman does or doesn't do. Only you know that, good sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. Nope. Never enough for some.
Got everything. Ain't never skip a beat. Kids ain't never miss nothing. And they still, I just talk about the, you know, when you look at the entertainers now, they're ungrateful ass kids the last few years. Come on, y'all. You can give them all and it's still not enough. Indeed. So, you know,
I mean, we did an episode on that with, you know, the different entertainers and the children that had a problem with them and the entitlement. And it's definitely an issue. But for me, it's the insensitivity. Like you guys said, it's so much that a man can do and it not be recognized or under recognized. But you know me, I hang my hat on that reality stone and how people just change. Mm. And you can, do all of those things and it can go to, I didn't ask you to do it, or you want a cookie, or you was doing what you supposed to do. Again, for us, it just gets bottled up into this, you did what you were supposed to do, take your cookie, sit in the corner, but it's a lot more than that. Mm-hmm. It's a weight, like you said, a lot of people don't understand, and kudos to the fellas that hold it down, because to have somebody, talk to you like this, even if you are making $14, $15 and, producing what you can for your house. I don't know how this young man feels leaving out of this room. I don't know if he's more determined, more inspired, or defeated.
Right.
So I thought it was a unique conversation. Like I said, the comments was crazy. I couldn't, cut through the thickness of the tension. He was very defensive, the average guy. He was very condescending, the high earning guy, and nobody's going to hear the conversation once we get to those points. Mm-hmm. So let's finish up and see where we go.
Who am I to tell you this? A man that's been in your position, a man that has risen above your circumstances. And I'm coming back down to say, this is what you do. You're not a man until you move like this. Most males will die, never experience what it feels to be a man and to be complete respected by his women and children, because he didn't step into that true king place.
This was a bit much. Yeah. What do you guys think of that conversation? Shout out to the world class on the pull up. What's up, my brother?
Welcome. It's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. It can be defeating and it can be motivating.
One or the other.
Yeah. I didn't like all the assumptions. But again, when you have these relationships where, the man is working and the woman is working, I would hate for a man to feel how this man is trying to make him feel. Like, you're not a man if your woman has to work. If you are not providing 100%, you're not a man. You're just a male.
That's pretty much what he said.
Yeah.
And he said, and again, not only you, but a lot of men out here will never understand what it feels like to be a man, because they never stepped into their true kingship, because they never paid for everything for their household.
So Dr.
Interesting conversation.
King wasn't a man.
Interesting conversation. He said, what they talking about? Man. What they talking about?
Talking about foolery.
I'm glad you asked.
Bullshit.
Does a man equal money? That was a high earning man and an average earning man having a conversation about paying 100% of the bills. And if not, then you're a male, not a man. This is what the high earning man's position was. And the average guy's position was, who are you to say these things to me? His argument was somebody who's been in your shoes, somebody who loves you, and I care about you, and I'm trying to give you the cheat code. But a lot of people in the audience said, we heard no evidence of said cheat code. Mm-hmm. We're not going to be long tonight. I got one more video I want to play in accordance to this same topic. And Sarah checked in. She said, tearing him down instead of building him up to be better, not financial, but character. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Character is very important. Let's take a look at these last two characters before we get out of here.
Out of all these years, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, please. I'm telling you, that's fucked up.
Wait, no, Cop, but you're not gonna say fuck me, or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
You recording me? What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to, okay, look, so I
It's
have an
disrespectful, first
OnlyFans
of all.
page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad I'm just finding
But
out about it.
I'm not.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay. This is another clip that you guys are probably aware of. This is ex-NBA player Joe Smith and his wife. And obviously, like stated in the video, she has an OnlyFans page that he just found out about. And, you know, again, let's have a conversation based on the topic tonight. What if Joe isn't providing financially 100% of the bills? Let's say his NBA retirement isn't, you know, paying for the 10 bedrooms or however big of a mansion they live in. I don't think he lives in a 1-2 bedroom. Right? Would you think?
Probably not. I mean,
Right.
It sounds quite echoey in there.
It does.
might.
It
you know.
does. So what do you think, Mrs.? Maybe he's not a man. Maybe he's being a male right now. When he was in the NBA, he was a man.
Are we that definitive when it comes to fucking
That's
women
what I'm talking
and females and bitches and sluts and whores? Huh? Are we doing that?
Let's get to it.
Wow. What the hell? Y'all, this is crazy to me. One thing I want to know, what the hell is wrong? Is social media the court, the fucking jury or something? Huh? A conversation between a husband and a wife can't just be a conversation between a husband and a wife. We need the jury. You need the whole jury on blast, and you're talking to them.
It's
we having a
up here.
conversation with
It's
the
on-
people
How
on
did we get to
the
see it?
goddamn phone.
How did we get to see it? We wouldn't have seen it if it was just a
lot of that.
conversation between them.
Are you
What we
recording?
doing watching it?
She already out. She's already disconnected. Because, you know, we're going to be in the trenches. We're going to be in the trenches. Boo. I need to sell these feet pics. I need to sell these nipple pics. We need to get this money, shmoney. That's pretty much what he said. Like, you could at least just said something to me. It's just disrespectful. So it shows a man who even had money, right? So he loses all his respect once he ain't got no money no more. Or things ain't.
Didn't Ricky? I think Ricky alluded. I think
that?
Ricky said something about a man and his money, and what did he say?
Once it's gone, he gone. He got to go
Ain't
out the
that
door.
what he said?
And she said, "Bitch, I'ma always have a vagina. I'ma always be able to get some money. I'm
Boom.
cute and I'm old. I'm old and cute.
If money maketh
Make it
the man,
when the man
when the money goeth, I added to goeth. The man is no longer there.
But
He said it. He's a genius.
well, she wanted to get OnlyFans anyway. Make it seem like
Ooh.
that's why you
I
did
thought-
it. Because
I
you
thought
ain't giving
I-
him the money.
You know what? You know what a woman would say, right? I thought I was your only fan. The only
it was the
fan
only
you
way
need
around.
is me.
Y'all need to start, gentlemen. Y'all need to start getting them pages and see what happens. Your woman gonna be mad because you doing the dick slang on the OnlyFans.
Ooh, child.
Just whip. Pat. Child. Whew.
So maybe he's not being a man right now.
She's not being a woman.
Ooh.
She's being a female.
But to be honest, that was the game. The broke dudes need to shut up and comprehend to be inspired and do better. Joe broke ass.
So was he shaming him?
Oh, wait a minute.
Shame on you.
I thought
The shame lady.
couldn't shame.
Oh, shame don't work.
I mean, shame could work. It could work for him if he feels shame, but the man was making a whole bunch of assumptions. You know what I mean? Now that shit might not be true. Yeah.
Not.
So, you know, you don't feel that. He was trying to, though.
WTF. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
On her eyebrows.
Okay, Sarah. Sarah said Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Waiting to
These
vote.
are wives.
Okay.
We
Thank
gotta
you,
get
sis.
this money, get
That
this
part.
OnlyFans.
I can't imagine arguing with my wife and she goes live.
Ain't that? And they ain't young. They ain't a young couple.
Shit. No, he's not young.
How disrespectful to your husband.
Period.
No. In this society, you can disrespect your husband. You just can't disrespect your wife.
The
Double
U.S.
standard.
national debt is $33 trillion. So the white man clearly doesn't pay 100% of the bills too. So does the same rules apply or no?
Or not?
World class is in the building, everybody. Crazy. That is how so many people think now. I wish them the best. We do too. Good luck to you guys. Love is a battlefield.
I don't. I hope they can keep getting the same results they keep getting, doing the same dumb shit over and over again. I'm going to stop saying it. I'm going to stop saying it.
Love is a battlefield.
Love is a battlefield.
And we're going to, okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad at you just finding
But
out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to?
Wait a minute.
I'm not doing it.
So
Doing
she's
what?
Doing it? Doing it and doing it and doing it well.
She doing that on the OnlyFans?
Damn.
She masturbating? She using them roses and stuff? Oh my Lord. Child. He can't even join the party. Like,
Damn.
damn.
He's a celebrity. He's a
Right.
superstar.
They might want to see him.
They might
I
want
want to see you, Otis. Bitch. Damn. It's horrible. She spend up all the money. Them damn eyebrows.
Nikki said nobody want to see you, Otis.
Child. Let's see. We old.
That's that wolf padussy. They be
Listen.
selling it. That's what she was talking about. That wolf padussy that Take Heat was talking about.
Oh no, she probably went and got her shit back. These old bitches, they'll spend that money to go get it snatched back, cut the libius and trim it up a little bit and stop it from dangling and sagging down and shit. y'all waps. Lord have mercy.
Appreciate you, son. So appreciate you, brother. Goodness gracious.
And these are old people married.
Oh, they are.
My choice, my body, my fucking choice.
Her body, my choice. She pregnant?
Ooh, her body, her choice to her husband.
I mean, it's still her body. Wait, that's the saying that you say.
Wait. So your body doesn't belong to me, and my body don't belong to you when we got married.
Yo, no, absolutely.
So what's she talking about? He got some.
That's why I said, well, why
there.
she said that like that? Because that's what that's saying. My body.
He got a little something to do with it.
So she's saying,
I ain't got
want to
nothing to
fuck
do with
me without saying something to you. I can fuck me. That's fine. But when you press record and everybody else get to see,
Child.
it's insane. This is not even young man. This is a grown ass woman. So did she believe this? Oh, wait, because it's more.
Old woman. Shaking my
You
head.
knew who I was.
I just said that she old. Laugh out loud. Shout out to Take Heed to the message for chopping this up today earlier too. She did an amazing job.
Mm-hmm.
Always a great message. But I just wanted to equate this to the male man conversation that was just had. And again,
Right.
he's an
Is she a
ex-NBA superstar. So maybe when he was in the NBA, he was getting millions, able to take care of everything. But now the checks aren't that big anymore.
Who was spending it? Who was spending it?
There she go.
It wasn't just him. He working. Who was spending it? Who want to redecorate? New car, upgrade. Need to be right.
Damn. Sis, we
could have. I mean, if you want him to hold on to it, you got to be able to manage that shit. You know what he got?
That ain't your body. That's community property. Since you're sharing it with everybody.
I just want to play with myself a little bit on the camera. Make some money.
And we're going to, okay, look, so I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
How does that fly? I've been asking you for solutions and you ain't been giving me none. So I created one. Mrs. Harris?
The dismissiveness, you know, this is who this woman is. Like, he married this.
He did.
You know. Damn. Because she absolutely equated his value to his money. And now the money may not be as what she wants it to be. His worth is not valuable anymore.
Some soul sad. Laughing my ass off. Who been spending it?
I mean, that's kind of a common theme. The more the man makes, the more we're gonna fucking spend. Let me get the money. Yo, I need this. We got to get this. I need that. You know what? I want a newer car. You know what? We need a newer house. We need something bigger. The kids is growing. The family is growing. I want new clothes. I need this. You need this. We all need to be slapped. We need mothers to where if I was to disrespect my husband, my mama gonna check me. That's how that should be. Her dismissiveness, the way she's talking to him is very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And for a man to tolerate that, y'all good. Y'all good.
Yeah, she a bad example and too old to be speaking like that. I'll be pissed.
Like,
if I had a grandma like her. Yeah, me too. Sarah said, ooh. Well, make sure your body pays them bills. Fit your body. To work. I'd have said you late. Tina wouldn't dare speak to Ike like that. Child. She wouldn't. She for the streets. Kick her out, Joe. Oh, he didn't know. Right.
No. She said that. You knew who I was.
He said,
a lot of them be saying that.
Right.
Too. Community.
Facts. That's my mom's. Putting it all out for the world to see. Disgusting. Damn. Girl, cover up. Close your legs, your actual and your virtual ones.
Do you all want to be secret porn stars and shit? Like, is that like a secret goal, secret stripper, you know, this stripper mentality? That's something to aspire to. All the girls, like, I just want to get on a stripper pole. Just want to take some naked pictures and videos.
And that's why I'm very hey. I make fun. I make you feel funny when you got no clothes on. Maybe it's a tool. I don't have no strippers. I don't have no strippers. So it's always a thing. You got shorts on under there.
And I don't care if you done praised and cheerleaded and big these kids. They all gonna go through the insecurities, the body changes, all of it. It's gonna happen. It don't happen in your 10-year-olds, but it's gonna happen in your teens or your 20s.
Do you think that there's something to say about someone who would be, you know, encouraged and celebrated when they're naked? if the baby gets out the shower and the baby doing a little dance and we like, oh, go baby? Or do we like, no, finish getting dressed, put your clothes on, and then you can do your dance. But again, I see a lot of parents that just enable and acquiesce to these little princesses and princesses. And if they're dancing around naked, they're like, go little, yeah, that's so cute. But you're celebrating them being normal to be doing these activities naked. They grow up to be these people that won't mind shaking around naked and dancing around naked. It was celebrated in my house. Again, I think it's the things we prioritize and the consciousness. It seems like it's innocent fun, and it is for a child, but they're not always going to be a child. They grow up.
And you're not having the dialogue and explaining things. Because we were not the kind of parents walk around naked. You couldn't catch daddy consciously in no boxes or even a wife beater. Like, he was so conscious about that, you know, mad if one of them got in the bathroom or opened the door, tried to open the door into the bathroom.
Not a game.
You know what I mean? So always being conscious of that. And me either, you know, and they're all girls, and I still didn't just walk around all naked and, you know, having them think it was just okay to have on little underwear and booty shorts and stuff. But I grew up in a house with boys, so I got punched in my leg. I was told to go back in my goddamn room.
I mean, but Mrs. Hey, Enya's checking in.
Hey,
but for me,
welcome.
it's really unique because I try to emulate the consideration that all humans are supposed to get. Again, think about how we train children. A girl with her shirt off is no, but a boy could walk around with his shirt off all day long.
And
nothing's wrong with it.
When they little, they ass.
So now it's like, I'm better than boys because my bare chest is valuable. His ain't. He just exposed it. This is the nurturing of us as children. This is why we don't have any value, because we're not brought up to have equal value. Again, you getting a glimpse of my chest is a special thing if you get it. Again, I'm not no out of shape motherfucker, so I'm not going to give access to everybody to my body.
I mean, and until about 11 and 12, when girls' chests start to look different than y'all's, right? Because when they're young, they're like, wait, that looks like mine. So why the hell he could wear his no shirt, but I have to keep a shirt on? They don't understand that. And I don't know if any of y'all have had your children ask you that. How do you have that conversation? Do you have it? You talk about the inappropriateness of being naked? Or do y'all go to the Bible and talk about Adam and Eve and the snake?
Maybe. I know I got hella virtual babies out y'all in these social media streets. Yeah, they can't keep their actual legs closed. So I know they wouldn't be able to keep their virtual legs closed. Please. And she's no different.
Solution, not in my book. That's no
You knew
solution.
who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before.
A porn star. She said, you knew who
Wait
I was.
a minute.
Look up. I know she look familiar.
What kind of answer is that before? I guess, well, do people change? They say people change and they grow. And well, so that's where the before come. Before you was a hoe. You supposed to not be no hoe no more now.
You can take the girl out the hood. You can't take the hood out the girl. I'm sorry.
Shout out to my sis checking in. Hey, sis, Kim is in the building.
Hey, sis. Right,
I shouted you out earlier, sis. You sent me that amazing message of the two gentlemen having the conversation about 50-50 and contributing 100% to the household. And it was interesting. Chop up. I appreciate you so much. Say what's up to my god baby for me. Give her a big old kiss. And I miss y'all. Can't wait to see y'all soon. That's my sister right there, y'all. Kim Smith in the building. What up, sis? Hope you're doing well. Hope work is well.
This lady.
See? Told you. I didn't know.
She said you knew who I was.
No, some don't change because they don't want to trust me. I know. Damn. Sis said welcome, and for sure, miss you guys too. Absolutely. We moved on to Joe Smith now, ex-NBA That's probably what shook your algorithm, Kim, because Joe Smith is in the NBA. But his wife now is telling him he found out she's got an OnlyFans, which was a surprise to him. And she pretty much said, my body, my choice. I'm only on there playing with myself. So no harm, no foul.
Right.
And now she's alluding to him knowing who she was before they, I guess, got married or made things permanent.
She said.
What do you think, Mrs. Harris?
You knew who I was before you married me. I mean, you know, old dogs do new tricks.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
He said, she said.
I love a hustle game, man. You know, yeah. You know, she said it. He know who she is. So, you know.
So you gonna always be that?
She must have knew how to, you know, get that money. Like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm a hustler. Like, I like money. I don't like for my ends to not meet. So, you know, I'm sneaky. Like, you know who I am. Because you don't even seem that mad. I did it behind your back. I must have been doing a lot of shit behind your back, Joe. Joe.
Wait, so all the Joes are sleepy? Sleepy Joe.
Joe, no.
Sleepy Joe.
Poor Joe.
Y'all Joes, man. Y'all Joes. Joes. You fucked up.
It's a lot, you know, than what she's saying. Just the dismissiveness, like the lack of care, the lack of consideration.
No remorse.
Your sports brothers is looking at my twat. Like, for subscriptions. They might be paying for subscriptions and they sitting and having lunch with me. Like, damn. Come on, man. I don't think they see all that part of it. Care about the money, but the embarrassment. Like, women are not embarrassed anymore. They are honored to be porn stars and strippers and whores. Like, and us women, females, right? So now we got to make categories and shit because we can do that. Because y'all, a woman. I don't want to be looked at like y'all. I'm not in the same fucking category. We're not in the same category. Damn. Right? Now we're going to go there with it.
Let's do it. We might as well. I guess it's that time of the
So
show.
this is what y'all be doing on me and my partners did. We came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey, baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't got to hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not.
And we are anti-hoe.
You're absolutely anti-hoe.
Because we know what y'all are in support of.
Females.
Y'all know what they in support
So
of.
this is what y'all be doing on me and my partners did. We came to hoe and go. If you just going and not hoeing, hey, baby, you might need to wait for the church retreat. You might not need to come on this trip.
You ain't got to hoe. Everybody do what they want to do. I'm pro-choice.
No, because when you're not pro-hoe, you're anti-hoe. I'm sorry. If you're not pro-hoe, you're anti. And you are not welcome up in here. We are supporters of sluts, whores, dick suckers, and all things above. Okay? We are pro everything up in this motherfucker.
That's what they support. We don't support that.
And these are females. These females will fucking birth some goddamn babies. And then to sit back, it's a skit, it's an act, it's a no. They have the capability of destroying fucking societies with this mentality. It's a damn shame. And old women doing it.
Shame. I don't want to go.
Poor Joe.
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You
solution.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again.
Beforehand,
but
but
unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that.
That's that reality stone that I'll be talking about. You see how when he was in the NBA and making a nice amount of money, everything was fine.
Of course.
And not only everything was fine, you weren't even thinking about maybe one day he won't be in the NBA. Maybe one day he gonna get old. Maybe one day his knees ain't gonna. Maybe, just maybe, he's not immortal. Maybe.
That's foolish.
Maybe.
Right.
So let me get a
maybe
hair salon, or let me get intuitive. Let me get ingenuitive. Let me get resourceful and savvy. But again, now the money ain't coming in like it was. And the reality, now you ain't shit. It was all good before, but now you ain't shit. So I got to play with my pussy in front of a bunch of men and give them things that I don't even give you. What's left for your husband? If you give everybody everything, what is left for that man that you call special? What does he get that nobody else got before?
He said, she said.
Everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had to do something.
Hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got.
That's another thing y'all gonna have to do. Y'all gonna have to admit that y'all not as black girl magic-y as y'all say y'all is.
Multitasking, so not giving your full attention to one project.
Nothing not making any money.
Right. Can't have your hands in a whole bunch of shit and nothing's
making any money.
I'm not touching that if I ain't producing no money, man. Not to take me away from this. Family, any of that. Nah, you got to be pulling me away to make some money.
Let's get
shout out to her hustle game. She said she got mad jobs. Yeah. I got mad jobs. Where's she clicking in at?
Tricked
you
out.
Ain't clocking in nowhere.
You see what's done so excellent. Tricked out. Hell, I'm broke and I don't have one. Me neither. Shit.
No.
There's other ways to make money.
Anybody want to see a pinky toe?
There's other ways to make money. That's what I've always been, Lady Navo. I know it's nefarious ways out in this world to make money, but I got a brain. Even if I sell information to the gangsters, that's like, you a criminal? I got some information that'll help you pull off a nice lick. You want to buy it? You need some rules for the road. You need some rules for re-up. You need some suggestions on how to maximize. I can give it to you. Ain't my game, but I can play it for you.
Well, I used to tell you, who you think sat with Biggie on that 10 crack commandments?
My people call me motherfucking Legal Beagle. That's what my nickname was for my friends. Legal Beagle. Because they know I ain't doing nothing illegal with you. And I ain't doing no bid with you if you go to jail. I just asked my daughter, 23 years old, the other day. I said, you ever heard me say free anybody? Free my friend? Free this one? Free that one? She said, Daddy, I ain't never heard you say that. I said, yeah, because they belong in there. If they're in there, keep their ass in there longer. I don't give a fuck about all of that. I ain't never been on the side of no cantankerousness. Not even from my friends.
Did something get in there, man, you know.
Keep your ass in there, fam.
They say you do the crime, you do the time. I mean, that's what we tell our kids, man. You're smart, man. You're smart. I'm becoming an adult and act like you're dumb now and you don't know there's consequences.
It's a lot of ways to make money in this world. You do
whether
not
legal
have
or illegal.
That's right. Compromise your integrity. You do not have to compromise your self-worth or any of that for no money. No shame, no remorse.
So long it looked pitiful. Fake eyelashes, bedroom slippers, pajamas, and shower caps. Just walking all through the airport. No shame. Right.
No shame.
They don't have no shame. And they act like we wrong for bringing it up. They just mad because we fucking got to it first. Sorry. We not moving. We visionaries.
Always been here.
We like Dolores Tucker. You
Always
looking
been
at
here.
Dolores Tucker right there.
Don't do that. Stop.
You want to see where your community headed? Listen to her. She'll tell you. You want to know what the fuck would fix it? Shame. But guess what? You know why you can't shame? You know why people say shame don't work in the black community and you can't shame people? Because it ain't no Huxtable houses in our community. You can't get 10 houses that's doing the right thing every day when nobody's looking. When nobody's looking, like take heed to the message. Maybe that one went over your head. When nobody's looking. And that's why we don't have no shame, because we don't have families of an upper echelon that's able to say, I'm not your mother, but I am confident in speaking for her, saying you will not be doing the locomotion in this house with that little bit of clothes on.
To go get your hot ass upstairs and change some clothes. Shout out to the Huxtable moms I had. Had a lot. Shout out to y'all.
That's right.
I swear. Y'all
Shout out to all of
have
those.
Definitely been embedded in me, and I
right.
appreciate it because my mother was a young mother. Truly, people talking about I was young. You was 22. Get out of here.
And while you being a hoe, who's raising the children?
That part. They don't care. There's no more care. I can't label every female a mother, a good mother. Y'all are not. Y'all are horrible.
They could care less about transitional families and the transitions that kids have to go through and to, and the houses that they go over, the babysitters and how many people frequent those houses. They could care less, but they love the kids so much.
Shout out to the good
ones. Now the money's different. That's what you get when you don't pay attention to who they are and not their potential. I wouldn't disagree with that. We got laughing. That part, Lady Naveau is in the building. Up, lady? Didn't we speak on even the old women are behaving like the kids?
Where do you think they get it from? They get it from the old bitches. They get it from them.
They do.
Not all of us behave this way. A lot of them didn't get it from us.
Shout out to my guy Boogie on the check-in. Y'all don't forget to get that Boogie juice, man. Available in New York, Virginia, and in special locations in Maryland.
She said.
Get that Boogie juice.
Get that Boogie juice. Got special stuff in it.
Cookies and treats and everything.
Yo, Boogie, we talking about money and men. Do money equal man, Boogie? Talk to me. Does money equal man? I don't know what Joe Smith's answer would be right now, but let's check in with him and see if he's okay. Joe, put a 1 if you need help.
Joe, put a 1.
Blink if you need help, Joe.
Do you feel safe at home?
So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keith, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect.
You know what, Joe? You're absolutely right. And I'm going to rewind a little bit because now it's even more disrespectful. Whatever disrespect he feels, I'm sprinkling more on top because he said OnlyFans be breaking me off. So now I don't even know the high amount of money that you even are making because I didn't even know you was doing it.
You have all access to my money, but I don't get no access to yours, bitch. Shit don't even. So it's their job to take care of us, but we don't do the same. It's fucked up.
You see what Boogie said? Boogie said, man was here before money. Man was here before money.
I raised our children with that shit is fake. It's an illusion. Okay, it's an illusion that society says that we need it to pay these bills, but look at the debt ceiling. Our country is in debt.
Shout out to World Class. $33
It's
trillion. And all we do is raise the ceiling. We don't come up with strategies.
Like, we want a credit card. Look at the debt.
Again, look at the rich man with the Adidas sweatsuit. He could have had a better sweatsuit than that too.
That shit was tight too.
That the Adidas sweatsuit, talking to this man, but not giving him any strategies, not giving him any And again, just telling him about what he needs to do. And now think about America
feel
with
like a man.
trillions of dollars in debt. And we don't come up with any strategies. We don't give any ways to cut the debt. All we do is raise the debt ceiling for another 60 days.
Yeah. We keep raising the debt ceiling.
So again, Stockholm syndrome much?
I mean, you know.
We learn from. We learn
We
from.
realize it. Like, majority of the people who grew up were fucking wards of the goddamn state. Like, many of us was fucking parented by the state.
Wait a minute.
It's real.
I think I belong.
It's real. Yeah.
Did she just...
A large majority, yeah, being a ward of the state.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You ain't got to talk about me like that, though.
I mean, shoot fit.
Hold up, man. Do I? Nah, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger person. I'm going. It's true. That was messed up.
It's real.
He breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keith, with that. It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me.
What disrespect? I'm just showing my vagina and. What disrespect, Joe? It's breaking me off. I'm not telling you about it. You just now find it. What disrespect exactly, though? What disrespect, though?
I mean, because I'm sure it takes a lot of preparation to do this OnlyFans things, right?
You gotta have a ring. I know you got.
I'm sure they're not going up there busted. You know, you got the weave, the makeup. You know, everything. Hair's gone. Got the wax done.
Baby hair's pumping.
Got all
of shine
on. Got glossing and shit.
Jesus.
That take a lot of work. You don't get that much energy to your husband. Ooh.
But we wrong. We wrong. Sean is in the building. Sean is in the building. He said, real quick though. Been in the back the whole time. Great combo. Why she didn't develop a skill or business the whole time they've been together? They jumped to sex work so quick.
Easy. It takes no skill. What do you mean? It's easy. I appreciate
shit. I mean, that's a great point. Like I said, you know, just knowing that this is Joe Smith. He wasn't the best player in the NBA. So me, if I'm dating Joe Smith, I'm thinking it's gonna be a day coming where they not gonna need him. So I'm gonna put in motion this hair. Yeah, he played. Yeah. I think he came out of high school. Like, he had a lot of upside, but he never fulfilled the potential. Okay. So it was easy to see that his time was gonna come to an end eventually.
Right. Okay.
I don't know if she's seen it or not. But again, just the what do you call it? Woman's intuition. I think they call it.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Where was it there? Like, I got a feeling that he's a little wishy-washy because she's calling him wishy-washy right now.
Right.
It was good before, but now we all fucked up. So I had to go and do what I got to do. Like, I've been asking you for solutions and you ain't been giving none. So I created one. This is her. Right. So again, if you've been with this man, I can kind of see that this is your character. This is your makeup. Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead, like Arshawn said, and put this hair in place, put these nails in place, or whatever. That's the thing about visionary shit.
Right.
Anybody could see that the hair is where it is. Right now, you could probably get in and still make money but she didn't for whatever reason, but she's going to sex work right
now.
To
be a wife of a successful sports player or whatever, like, you didn't hone a skill. Right. Like, you didn't create revenue of business throughout that. Now we wait to the end of his retirement. Like you said, if you would have went into sports or even music, babe, my mind would have always been on, we gotta have something else outside of that. Without a stayed in school further for education and been a goddamn principal or something. It's like y'all have all this time and spend up all this money and live this lavish life, and then it's all their fault. Now it's your fault.
Absolutely.
because I can't continue to live that kind of lifestyle. Bitch, you ain't build yourself up to nothing. What skill
And
you
again,
got?
just looking to the future, like look at what we did specifically. Like, was I always in the field that I'm in? Well, I wasn't.
No.
I was building kitchens, whole kitchens from scratch.
Yeah.
Like
with just the wood up.
And it was you, like, your knees gonna be able to take that?
Yeah. So
your back gonna be able to take that? And then the business reiterated that by 2008 in the recession coming, saying, yeah, we done. You done. Yeah. Okay. So now I got to start to rethink. Am I going back into this same profession, or am I thinking for the future? What's going on? What am I doing? Guess what I'm doing? I'm going back to class to get a whole nother degree in a whole nother field. And now I'm sitting in front of a computer to make money. But I had to see that this is coming to an end, what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
And if I don't make some provisions and precautions.
I mean, and I was conscious of it because I grew up with a construction worker, you know, and the wear and tear on him, like wintertime, having to go work in Manhattan and build up all them buildings, like that's a lot. And I saw it affecting y'all. Even after 3 years, it was like, okay, brother got to wear a back brace. Y'all wearing braces. And yeah, this is not going to be, you know, sufficient on your body. It's not going to be a healthy decision for long term. You know, like, again, you men work very hard jobs. A lot of y'all don't sit behind a desk. Most of the men are out in the world working underground, doing shit that you women wouldn't even consider doing. You understand? And our bodies ain't built for it. I'm telling my kids now, like, y'all got to take care of your body when you're young. I'm glad y'all didn't do all the craziness that I was doing. I was running around with the boys. I'm jumping off of buildings. You know what I mean? I was doing all the stuff the boys was doing, but that stuff affects your body later. Your body will break down on you. It'll start
Gravy
hitting you
trains
later.
always reach the end of the tracks. Absolutely. Any train gets to the end of the tracks. And again, we lay in the tracks as the train rolls. So we got to understand that it's coming to an end. We have not a handle on relationship, parenting, family. We are laying the tracks as the train is rolling.
Yeah.
So it's going to stop. So appreciate you. She could just sell smoothies to the team. I mean, they probably giving her the smoothies, but she's getting money for it.
They get money from them.
Spend all that money and nothing to show for it.
Yeah.
Never mind. She probably already sold smoothies to the team. I'm in agreements with that. Hey, sis, hope you're doing well. Red Lipstick Vibe, where the vibe is always positive. Hope you got your rest.
Real.
Hope you got your rest. Feel better, sis. Me too. Running with my cousin. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Rough.
Y'all youngins. And again, like, that wasn't me. So you know, I get that.
But the running back and forth along that court.
They throw us all in this box. No, I'm talking about just the lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
The physical, you know, men, we're going to come and endure that. But the lifestyle that you guys had, you know, it was wild. It was different. And I didn't have that. Right. You know, I tell you in a minute, like, I wasn't that type of dude. I wasn't on that type of time. So, you know what I mean? I know they like to lump us all in the same box, but I really wasn't on that type of time. You know what I mean? So it really kept me away from a lot of the foolery and a lot of the chakra. Shout out to Take Heed to the Message, yo.
It don't matter what they breaking you off. It's the disrespect that comes with it.
What disrespect?
You couldn't come and talk to me about it.
Okay, well, we're talking about it now.
Because I had to find out on the fly.
All right, then. But now, okay.
No,
so, wait.
I had to find out on the fly.
So now you know.
Now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Damn, man, his name is Joe. Wait, I didn't even mean to do that. So now he knows.
So now you know. The whole time she got her jury, the whole live phone.
The whole time.
The whole time.
Jury in the phone.
Social media.
Yeah, now I know.
Okay. And so?
Joe, I got somebody for you.
And y'all, like you pointed it out earlier, he's very hurt.
I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course I'm mad at you just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
I'm your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
You knew.
solution.
Now, I want you guys to pay attention that when she says you knew how I was, which alludes to her being a whore, listen to his demeanor, in his cadence, in his voice, because he's very disappointed that yes, I did know you were a whore and I still married you. And you
took
can't
care
give
of
me the
you.
respect that I deserve even now. So pay attention.
You spent
You
millions.
knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before,
I
knew that.
thought that I would never have to go back to anything
I
like
knew
this
that
again.
beforehand, but not,
Unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case
But after
right
that,
now.
after that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything's supposed to change.
I never thought I would have to go back to
So now you know.
doing this.
Now I know.
Now I know. Doesn't he? Do you guys hear the pain in his voice? But he's a man, so
Yeah,
you know
man.
he's incapable of love and incapable of being disappointed. And
Okay. And so? Whatever.
just like the fucking Monica song. I was listening to the Monica song. What's that one? You make me feel. You know the last thing she says at the end of that song? I don't need you.
Ooh.
I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you. Like, this is what goes into their brains subconsciously. Yeah. They don't fucking need us, fellas. They don't need us. But when we tell them we not protecting them, when we tell them we not paying for everything, when we taking them home from the Cheesecake Factory, we mean. When I put in the comments, they all fat and they all fucking shaped like the penguin, they get mad at me. They do a whole stream on me because they're shaped like the fucking penguin. Like that. Right. Don't get mad at me because you shaped like that.
Right.
I just pointed it out. I just asked a question. So they all fat? All of them are fat? The boys, the girls, they all fat?
Yeah. We are living in an obese society. Yeah. And it don't have to be that way. That's why it needs to be pointed out. It don't have to be that way.
I said it before and I'm going to say it again. We from New York City. We don't need permission from y'all to talk about what we talk about. We don't need no confirmation, kudos, or high fives. We know what we doing is right. We know what the meaning of visionary is. That means you get to see things first before everybody else. But guess what? You see it by yourself. They don't get to see it with you. So you don't know what the future look like, but we do. And if y'all keep on acting like y'all ain't got no shame, y'all keep on acting like we the bad guys because we say shame on you for being horrible fucking parents. Shame on you. It ain't no simp. It ain't no fat girl gonna tell us to stop, and we actually stop. Because we from New York. We leaders. We ain't followers.
Most people don't want correction. They stay their ass away.
So don't come over here with the chakra.
It's normal.
Come over here with the foolery.
Mm-hmm.
Because we will not stand idly by and allow that shit to happen. Mrs., will you be here?
I'm doing what I have to do, period. Like, that's by.
Will you be doing what you gotta do?
I won't
period?
be doing what she doing.
Will you be doing what you gotta do, period, on Sunday?
Oh, absolutely.
The missus will be here on Sunday.
I'll be here. I might have
Y'all
one of my good friends, Shay. Old school rappers come Shay.
Y'all come through and check her out. She will be here on Sunday.
So
The
I'm gonna have
Shame
a
Lady
ball.
herself.
On you.
I
Yeah.
appreciate what you do. I appreciate all
Thank
of you
you.
ladies. Y'all don't forget to hit our friend circle, man, on our page. It's a bunch of
Please check it out.
amazing content creators up there. Realistic Vibes is up there. Black Man Unfiltered is up there. We about to head over there right now and get the cooking. Take heed to the messages up there.
She is. Real Precious up there.
The Real Precious is up there.
Okay.
Mona D is up there.
Okay. We added J Mac yet?
We did add you.
Ooh, J Mac is up there too. Okay. This is up
Mrs.
there.
Jenny
Y'all
is up there too.
You better stop. Y'all better stop playing.
World Class is up there too. I ain't gonna front. It's all his fault.
My brother, man.
It's all his fault.
He got all.
Shout out to my
the
people.
Sugar Booger.
Critically Drinking is up there too.
He is.
Critically Drinking is up there too.
Yes.
We love each and every last one of y'all. There's some more up there too. If we forgot you, blame it on our head, not our heart.
Yeah, we take that. We taking it.
Because we headed over to Black Man Unfiltered to see what they talking about. They said something about prostitution and marriage and goodness gracious.
They got some juicy gossip over there.
But we appreciate y'all checking out.
Check it out.
Man, I just wanted to know, do money equal a man? I don't think so. I think we as men consist of so much. I always speak about you guys being so worth much more. You guys being so layered and dimensional. And until you understand that, till you tap into that, I can only wave the flag and say what I'm saying. People might not believe me. It's up to, my brothers to drive that point home. So keep being the best you, yo. Don't listen to the dude with the damn Adidas suit on. He had the completely wrong approach. And I'm not the one with the best approach ever, but not that. That's not, nah, I'm not on that type of time. Mrs., get us out of here. It's always a pleasure hanging out with you. It's always a pleasure hanging out with y'all.
You too. I mean, I just, you got to think about it like this. If money equals man, then vagina equals women.
Holy shit.
Like it's right. If we don't like that one, then we don't like the other one. Like, come on, y'all. It's just disgraceful. This was great. I enjoy you always.
Damn. Pause.
Just saying. Y'all have a good week. The rest of your week. Cerebral Saturday. Hubby will be here. Same Sunday, I will be here. Let's go see what Black Man Unfiltered and
Peace
talking
to the
about.
God.
Let's see.
Be good to somebody other than yourself.
take
That's
care.
when real character shines through.
That's right. Need them hard times to show that character. I ain't even gonna front. Everything's going smooth sailing all the damn time. Yeah.
Get ready for hump day. You almost there. Push through. Finish the week strong. Get ready for the weekend, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all right here with us, man. And we appreciate y'all. He said, she said, love and abundance. Happy Halloween. Check the candy. Make sure y'all take y'all tax. Don't let those kids get all of that candy by themselves. Get your tax.
Get your tax.
Have a great weekend and push through to this week.
Be kind to somebody besides
Push through
yourself.
this week hard, y'all. Peace.